Hey everyone, I was going to do a quick demonstration on a semi-homemade pasta sauce. Now, why I say semi-homemade is normally I use 2 cans of tomato sauce, but today we are using Hunt's pasta sauce. It's just a glorified can of tomato sauce. If you look at the ingredients, there's not much in there. So this is a quick shortcut. It'll cut about an hour off of cooking time. So what we got here that we're putting into it is crushed red pepper, that's optional. We have Italian seasonings and basil. We use a half a can of tomato paste, which is about 3 ounces. Diced tomatoes, which I pureed in a blender. If you buy pureed tomatoes, that's fine. Garlic powder, onion powder, red wine, about a teaspoon of butter, and sugar. Now, sugar is going to be an important part of this because it cuts the acidity out of the tomatoes, adds a little bit of sweetness, but also takes out some of the tartness or the harshness of the tomatoes. So to save some time, I've already started cooking some of the sauce. I put in the tomato sauce, the tomato paste, the 3 ounces, and that's about it right now. So right now what we're going to do from here is we are going to take the pureed tomatoes and we're going to put them in the sauce. After that, we're going to put the seasonings in here. So this is 1 teaspoon of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. In we go. The crushed red, like I said, if you don't want to use that, don't. This is a half teaspoon here. It's pretty powerful, so that's a lot. The 1 teaspoon of salt. And here we have 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning and 1 tablespoon of basil. The next thing we are doing is the half cup of red wine. One pat of butter. And last but not least is the sugar. Like I said, this is the secret to a good sauce as far as I am concerned. So we put that together. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. And you just stir all this in. Now, the best rule of thumb to this is bring to boil, reduce to simmer. You can do this once it's brought to a simmer, cook it down for about an hour, and it's ready to go. The one thing I would recommend you do is as this cooks, you are going to see it stick along the sides, like you'll have a tomato ring here. Continually just put this down into the sauce because really that's what you want. That helps thicken it up, and you don't want to waste any of it. So that's pretty much it on that. Like I said, you bring it to a boil and reduce to simmer for an hour, and it's ready to go. After that, you can put into it whatever you'd like to. You can ground some beef and use a meat sauce. I do what I call the drag it through the garden sauce, where I will saute zucchini, mushrooms, eggplant, onions together, and then put it in here and serve it over pasta. So it's whatever you make of it. It's also a good sauce to put over chicken for chicken parmigiano, which I will probably do later. So let me know how it goes with you on this. I know you can buy it in a jar, but this is so much better, and it really isn't that much more difficult. Like I said, if you want to go the long way and use the 2 cans of tomato sauce, that's fine. But the Hunt's pasta sauce is just as good as anything else. So let me know how it goes.